Good evening, my Facebook friends. What's up? Welcome back. This is your fourth episode of Chopping It Up Over Coffee with your boy Eric. We're in season 2. And as promised in my previous videos, I was going to come back with more and more juicy topics. Okay, my name is Eric Best, and I'm your host. And this is our creative space. And this is your space where grown, mature, non-sensitive adults come to discuss different various topics without anyone getting offended. And, this is Facebook, like I always say, and I always give my disclaimer with my videos. None of my videos that I post are to maliciously hurt anyone. They're just my own opinions. They're just my own views. And it is your choice to be a commentator. And after you watch the video, just comment and give me your thoughts. Just that simple. Okay, now the topic that we're going to get into today is going to be interracial relationships and this dark skin, light skin type thing. Okay, so first I want to give my thanks to all of my followers, my people that believed in me from the very beginning. I appreciate all of the support, the love, and all of my friends and the people that I don't know that follow me on various social apps, Twitter, Instagram, and all of that good stuff. So I appreciate the love. But yeah, that is the topic tonight. Interracial relationships. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. When I see interracial relationships, I don't have an issue with interracial relationships, and I don't know why you do. Black people, why do you have a problem because someone crosses over into another race for love, if that is their preference? Now, I'm going to just freebase here for a minute. I'm going to just tell you what I see, and based on, some of my assessments and, like out in the public, when I see interracial couples together. What I always see is, and I'm going to just keep it real with you, I see a significant amount of our black community, when you see an interracial person, just an interracial couple, you do all this staring at them and just almost kind of like how people do gay and lesbian. It's like you can almost feel the way that they're looking at you is almost as like they're condemning you for your choice in your life. So what I always see, especially from black fathers that have mixed children, now I'm going to just be real with you. This is what I always see with the parents that have mixed children. It's like there's a difference between the regular ethnic black children as opposed to the children with special exotic features, like your long hair, light skin, reddish brown hair, blue eyes, or whatever you want to call it. So I want to know from my viewers, black people specifically, why do y'all get an attitude because somebody choose to cross over or be in an interracial relationship? Now, I personally feel like a lot of us got a lot of personal issues. Not saying anybody else don't have the same issues that we have, but I feel like a significant amount of our people, we're too spiritually broken and damaged. We so messed up and mixed up just with false religion, all sorts of things, and it just got our whole sense of just reality just warped all out of the place. And just as well as I know, trying to date a lot of brothers or whatever, I'm not going to even lie, a lot of us, we're liars, we trifling, we got hoish ways, we're untrustworthy, we're arrogant. You know what I mean? We headstrong. I mean, it's just awful. It's like, oh my God, you have a nice body. You are a very, very nice looking man, but your personality, your attitude is what turns a person off. So that's what I want to find out from my viewers tonight is, how do you feel about interracial relationships, and why do black people have such an issue with you if you choose to date or find love outside of your race? To me, it kind of seemed almost like a lot of black people, I'm not saying all, so don't quote me. I'm not saying all. I just said a significant amount of black people, I feel like they want to imprison other black people. We feel almost like that if you leave and connect with someone else and don't deal with a lot of our bullshit, and you're able to escape a lot of the madness, it's almost like, oh my God, he actually found somebody. Didn't have to actually go through all the superficiality. They didn't have to have all this gym body and be light-skinned with pretty hair and all this kind of stuff. So what I see in a lot of the interracial couples is that it appears from the outside that the opposite race seems to care about you for who you truly are. But it's almost like when you deal with us, you know, we gonna lie to you, play games, be trifling, basically be super promiscuous, lie, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. But when we put that out in the public, I notice a lot of brothers always just their number one rebuttal. Oh, it's not just us. Oh, it's not just black people. I understand it's not just black people, but I'm talking to black people right now. We know how we are, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want you to comment. Like I always tell you in other previous videos, I don't know everything, but I do know a lot. Now, I know this to be a fact, especially with these interracial couples. I see a black man to be out with a white woman, just living their life, and I'll see how the other black women will just look at him with just anger, almost like he owed them something. Black women, you do not own black men. Black men, you do not own black women. That is their choice. A person can choose to find love with whoever. I know if I found another race, all of the hell and the agony and the stress and stuff I done been through with, you know what I'm talking about? Man, shoot, man, I forget all about you. You let me meet somebody that's totally into me and that person is connected with me. You are history. And all of the bad experiences and all of the other stuff. So yeah, I just do feel that. So my viewers and my fans and, you know, my friends, list your thoughts right here. How do you feel about interracial couples? I've even been in barbershop settings, like even in my own personal life. And like for instance, I'm in the barbershop. I'm waiting to get my hair cut. I'm out in the lobby. I see this father, dark skinned, just like me. He walked through the door with his light-skinned mixed son, like holding him, finna get ready to get his hair cut. And I can almost kind of tell, like, he kind of keep the son kind of back, kind of. You can almost sense, like, he's overly protective. Not saying nothing is wrong with a father loving his son. That is not what I am saying. Please do not imply that. What I'm saying is that I see when these fathers have these exotic-looking children, they seem to be more overprotective of them than just your regular, excuse my language, nappy head, just, you know, just regular black child. Not saying all black children got nappy hair either, but you understand what I'm saying. You get the gist. That's what I want to know. It's like, basically, do you feel like that we have a lot of self-hate within the community? So it's almost like you hate your ethnic features as an African American, whatever you classify yourself as, and it's almost like you want to swap what is natural and you try to wash off yourself. So it's almost like if I procreate with some other nationality, I'll have pretty kids. I always hear stuff like that. What does that mean, pretty kids? Oh, so if you mate with a black woman or someone of your own race, your children are not beautiful? So, yeah, that's what I want to know from my viewers. It's like, why do we as black people imprison other black people just because that person, you do the same thing with voting? All black people is supposed to be Democrat. Basically, for example, today is election day. You all in my face, yada, 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 calling me. We all in line. You chopping it all up. Long as basically I vote Democrat, like what all the black people say that I'm supposed to. Soon as I choose to vote Republican, oh, I'm pretty much an interloper. I'm pretty much a thorn in the side to the black community. And then I'm frowned upon. Same thing with sports. It's same thing. Basically, I have to do everything that is accepted in the black community. I have to listen to rap music. I gotta basically just be into everything that you say I'm supposed to be into. I can't have my own mind. I can't have my own individuality. So, you know what I'm saying? So when brothers don't call me and invite me to things, family members or whatever, that is fine. I want you to isolate me because I don't want to be around you no way because you're fake and you're phony and you ain't real. I'm not interested in none of your events, none of your weddings, or none of those things that elate your life, because that is for you, not for me. So you ain't never got to dial my number. You don't have to inbox me, send me a text, any kind of stuff. Because to be perfectly honest with you, after so many years go by and you used to being disconnected from the world and our people, or however you want to interpret that, that stuff don't even bother you no more. So when you hear stuff and it has happened for so long till you turn numb to the whole game. And that's what has happened to me. So all that nonsense, thinking that I care, I mean, I don't care anything about any of that. That is your life. I don't care anything about your pictures or your trips or all that kind of stuff like that. That doesn't have nothing to do with my life. But back to the original topic. Yeah, why we do that? Why is we so hung up on color? I see that all over. You know how I know that's to be true? I see Facebook profiles and pictures of guys that have that superficial look, and they may be tall, light skinned, or however you, and I just see how it's like your typical dark skinned brother is crazy about. Just, I don't understand. That's what I want to know from my black viewers. Are we really loving these people for who they are on the inside, like their ethics and their principles and just their values? Or are we just loving you just because you light-skinned and sexy and basically like, oh, I really want a white man, but it's just, is that your closest thing to him? I don't know. Somebody educate me on the whole thing. Let me know. That's why I need you to watch the show. That's why it is important that you comment. I see that all the time. And I see a lot of interracial couples. It's almost like when I see them in the public from my spiritual eye, it's almost like you can see that they have a shield of fear on them. I don't know whether it's because you so accustomed to when the holidays come and you bring your white lady or your Mexican man, blah, 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 or your gay lover or your lesbian lover, however. I noticed that people that live in those minority sex clusters is what I'm saying. I'm probably using the wrong word, but basically when y'all out in the public, you don't notice how people always staring at you. I've seen people mistreat you. I've seen people act standoffish because you're gay. I've seen people look at you weird because you got a mixed child or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I've seen that from a lot of other regular looking black people minus the exotic features. When they see another black person that may be mixed, it's almost like you're envious, especially with black women. Black women, especially you weave wearers. Why do you touch another woman's hair? Oh, your hair is nice. So it's so, you don't even know her. So I even see that brokenness and that spirit of self-hate through the weave, even though a lot of it's beautiful. But, you know, I'm going to keep it real with you. It's still not real. You know what I mean? So it's almost like you're still trying to achieve that European look to be accepted. Anything that don't look European and exotic, you pretty much an outcast. If you ain't tall, dark-skinned, super sexy, you're an outcast. So you just can't be a regular dark-skinned guy, basically minus the body, whatever. So that's what I want to know from everybody. Y'all set me straight. You know what I mean? I know people got different thoughts and views about that, but I've seen that all my life. And no, it ain't just no in the South thing. It's up north too. And y'all folks from up north need to stop that craziness. Always thinking that just because somebody in the South, all this stuff apply. Like you always try to make it seem like that slavery, racism, all this stuff just apply in the South. That stuff apply in the North too. That dude up in New York that got choked, where was that? Up north. All them little different little events and stuff where them cops and stuff is shooting. That stuff ain't just happening in the South, so stop making it seem like that. You're trying to create a wedge between black folks against black folks. North against South. Don't nobody care whether you are from the North or you're from the South. You're in the same country with me. They have control all over. Stop doing that, trying to put yourself above the other because you up north. Oh, we don't do that. Oh, y'all country, blah, blah, blah. I hate that. That is so inflammatory. If you don't like it here in the South, never come back. That's what you do. If you feel like they country and they ignorant and country bunking and all that, don't bring your ass back. That's all you got to do. Don't never come back. Take your ass somewhere else. That's all you got to do. End of story. So, my positive viewers, especially the ones that wasn't offended, y'all leave your comments. And again, thank you for your time. I am out of time. And this concludes your 4th episode of Chopping It Up Over Coffee with your boy Eric and these interracial relationships. You can be with who you want to be with. Love is love. You can be who you want to be with. They try to make you feel bad and basically imprison you. Basically, you don't want me. You make me feel bad about my stomach, whatever feature that I don't have that's exotic. You don't want me. All you do is play games. I got to kiss your ass and all the little kind of shit, basically to run you down. I meet me a white man or some other nationality that'll be happy to get me, and that brother and that man respect me. So maybe that's why a lot of brothers do cross over. Maybe, and this is the devil's advocate. This is my opinion. This is the stuff that I hear from people that are in interracial relationships. A lot of them probably feel like because we have so many behavioral issues, we so mean, we so hateful and jealous hearted and broken and come from all these different broken families and all this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then we mix religion on it. We are just so hateful and judgmental. We are broken on the inside, and a lot of brothers sense that, and they don't want to be bothered with that, and they find somebody that care about them, and them folks leave you alone forever. Don't hate on nobody because they done found love. That's them. Nah, the thing is, you're a warden at the prison system. You like prisoners. You want me to basically harness my mind. You want me to basically be stuck to you. I gotta just keep running, basically being in a cage, basically amongst basically, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of BS. You know, yeah, you already know how, you know, and then what make it so bad, I already know some folks probably gonna get offended about this video, but you know what? I don't even care. The reason I'm glad you're offended, the reason I know you're offended, because you know I'm real. We have too many issues. We have too many issues. A lot of us, we're poor friends. We make poor husbands and just relatives, all kind of things. Poor co-workers, all kind of stuff. We rude, we disrespectful. We look at other black people we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? All out in the public, just with that envy and that jealousy. I don't know what it got to be. It is some kind of spirit that is over our black people in the United States. The ones that's born from the United States. I ain't talking about them folks from them other countries, African, Jamaican, all them other folks, and then they come here all of a sudden and been here 10, 15 years. Then you think you know everything about the United States. I'm not talking about that. I had posted a post one time on Facebook about this same thing. American black people born and raised in the United States. Your people is from the cotton pickers. I'm not talking about people from Jamaica. I'm not talking about people from Africa. I'm talking about regular black Americans. Your last name and stuff, where your last name come from? Your last name came from the slave owners. That's why I was asking you. Where your last name come from? You don't even know where your last name is. You don't even know your history. See what I'm saying? So the black Americans that's from the United States, we're orphans. We're disconnected. You just have African descent. If something were to happen to this country right now, and all those other different nationalities and stuff went to their different countries, the Italians, the Germans, the Jews, and all the different people, and something was to happen, where would you go as a black American? Answer that question. If something was to ever happen over here, you don't have no home. We're orphans. That's what I keep trying to get you to see. See, if you step foot in Africa right now, don't a soul over there know you, who you know over there, other than some friends that you done met over here, that you done got connected with over here. You don't know them people over here. You ain't connected to them people. And folks don't know your auntie and grandmama and uncle them. Come on, man. Like I said, you're a black American, but we are disconnected. We are orphans. That psychological impact from that slavery and that separation and all of that is what got black people in this country fractured. That's why it's hard to be friends with us. That's why we so jealous for. That's why we so hateful. We so mean. We so depressed. See what I'm saying? That's why we so hoish. That's why we sleep with so many different men and so many different women. The more men I sleep with, the more broken. The more broken the man, the more promiscuous he is. That's what it is. Leave your thoughts. I done took 20 minutes of your time. I appreciate the love. Y'all know I hit it real now. You know, I come like a cannonball. Yeah, I see the real stuff. I don't cut no corners. Okay? Leave a comment and set me straight. Good night.